Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Melfield talking to some of the biggest stars and some of my favourite people. The Overtones shot to fame just a few years ago, and since then they've been selling out venues, which is remarkable. Mike, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you again, big man. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And it's nice to talk to you. I'm fascinated to know how you've done what you've done, because you've somehow formed the recipe of how to be successful in music without being on a reality show, without spending millions of dollars. The fans just love you and come and find you. It's remarkable.
Do you know what? We're five humble guys with our feet on the ground who love what we do, and that really is the secret to it. We get to make people smile through our music and through our shows, and you know, long may that continue. We're very, very lucky. I
think fundamentally you're talented. That's the main thing, isn't it? Being good looking is one thing. That will get you so far. But also being able to sing. I remember you coming in my studio at the BBC back, I think, 2011, and you just sat there, and within a couple of notes, there you were together with this beautiful, glorious sound. That's a blessing in itself, isn't it? That you're all good and you're not faking it.
Well, you know what? I think you know, going on for what Darren says, it comes from hard work. You know, we never kind of just turned up and was able to sing in harmony. We worked hard from day one, and we still work hard. And I think that's probably one of the keys to the longevity. I guess we're maybe veterans in this day and age in this music industry. You know, after being out there for 6 years and 5 albums, you know, and still thankfully going strong. But I think it all stems from working really hard.
Yeah.
Your fans are so dedicated. Is that because you give of yourselves a lot, or how have you created that?
I mean, we pride ourselves on our live show. You know, it's the front line of what we do. So, without sounding arrogant, we've got to the point where we're very, very confident. And if, for instance, we're going to go on stage in an hour and a half and we're going to put on a great show. You know, 5-6 years ago, we would have hoped to have put on a good show. But we've got to a point where we know what we're doing and we're confident enough. And it's all about just breathing and focusing and getting on with your job. And, you know, we get people standing up, dancing and singing all night. And that's a great feeling. So, yeah, like Mike said, hard work and dedication to your craft.
A friend of mine was at your show, I think it was somewhere near London on Tuesday night, and he said it was a remarkable atmosphere. And again, that's rare when everybody's on the same page, and whether it's young men, young women, old women, they're all there together. It's incredible.
No, we're very, very lucky. I every night I'm kind of taken back by the crowd reaction. And it literally is every night that it happens. And again, I feel arrogant saying it, but there's standing ovation, everyone's standing up. But there's just something in the music that we do and how we do it that gives people happiness and joy, you know, and they show it back in the way they react to us, which is standing up and dancing and singing and having a great night. But literally everyone stands up and parties with us. So if you haven't been to a show, we'll see you next year.
We're going to talk about that in a second, what's coming. We know what's been in the past, which was the Christmas album, which did exceedingly well. And on the back of that have been these Christmas tours. This one's been a huge success. Tonight's the final gig in this run. I mean, you must be sat here tonight and so thrilled that they're still coming, they're still enjoying it, and you're still at the top of your game.
It's funny, you know, because I feel like we're, to an extent, we're always surprised when we see a full house, even though all the dates that we thankfully go on, they're always full houses. And you know, again, it's just that, you know, we're quite modest lads, and we're quite down to earth, and you know, we're not 15, 16 year olds. So you know, when we see the full houses, or we sell the records, or we go on TV and people react to us, you know, we feel very lucky and very privileged to be in the position we're in. And as a result of that, we never rest on our laurels. You know, we never kind of kick back and just say, you know what, I'm just gonna let it all happen. You know, we make sure that it keeps happening. So, you know, we're lucky, but we certainly put ourselves in the way of that luck.
And as you can see, Darren, I'm a deeply unattractive man. What is it like to be attractive is what I'm asking you.
Are you asking for my number? Is that what you're doing? Look, we pride ourselves on what we do, and the fact that some people think we look nice is a lovely compliment, you know. I thank my parents.
How long does this all take? I mean, the arms and all that, because that's what the girls scream for. Let's face it.
It's important to keep fit. Me and Mike actually, and Mark, to be fair, we really enjoy going to the gym and lifting lumps of metal. So yeah, obviously it helps, and it's nice to have a nice, well-fitted suit.
I think you've come back with great grace for this tour, because I know in November you had some terrible news about Timmy. Let's talk about him a moment. Everybody wants to know, firstly, how is he?
You know what? He's at home and he's looking after himself. He's looking after his health. He's on it. He's working hard to kind of overcome this awful situation he's in. And you know, we've all been behind him. And you know, we've been on tour now. This, as you say, this is our 22nd date now. The last night, and everybody's been so supportive, and it really has been wonderful. And he's certainly been feeling all that support.
I know you pay tribute to him in the show with a beautiful video, which to some people is upsetting and shocking because, of course, you're a five-piece and he's not there. Vocally, how has that changed the dynamic? Because he's a big part of your sound, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And at the very beginning, you know, we even questioned whether to do the tour, but we spoke to Timmy and we all believed that it was the right thing to come on the road still and you know, give a great show for our fans and for Timmy. Timmy wanted us to do it, so you know, if Timmy wanted us to come on the road, that's exactly what we were going to do. And you know, we have had to step up. We're all singing more than we usually do, but again, we've done it for our boy Timmy, and the feedback's been great. So thank you to everyone for your support.
And then when we talk about that feeling of being on stage, when those harmonies come together, as you do so magnificently, it's such a beautiful sound. Is there anything better than that, especially when there's a live band behind you?
God, no, probably not, to be honest. As Darren said earlier, you know, but touring and doing live shows is the front line of what we do. You know, like doing the televisions and doing the recording the albums and all this kind of stuff. It's all really great elements of what we do, but when you're stood on stage and you see, you know, thousands of people react to what you do, it really is wonderful. And obviously, you know, when you're on stage and you feel that the gig is going really well and you feel like there's a beautiful, for want of a better expression, harmony going on, there's nothing better, nothing beats it.
Stunning sound that you make. Everybody wants to know what you're up to next year. A new album planned, a new tour planned?
There's talks for both of the above. To be honest, our main concern is getting our boy Timmy better and being there for him. So you know, we're looking forward to seeing him in the new year. And yeah, we're talking about being busy next year. Put it that way.
And it must be hard for him not being part of this, knowing you getting such a great reaction and he's not part of it. It's tough on that level. So I guess the support from the fans on social media is what's keeping him going.
I mean, you know, as you said a moment ago, you know, he's very much involved with the tour. You know, like he helped us prepare for it. He was very much a key figure in the preparation for everything. And as you say, you know, like he does make an appearance in the tour. And so even though there's four of us still on stage, his presence is felt hugely by us and the audience.
Very finally, social media's been going mad with questions for you. I'm going to let you go in a minute because I know you've got a Christmas dinner waiting. We've got loads of people asking about duets. Who would you like to sing with? Deb Wild wants to know.
I would like to sing with Bruno Mars. I think he's a cool dude and I want to be him.
I missed him in Vegas by about 2 days. I understand he has the best live show on the planet.
Next year he's on a world tour, so I'm seeking out all my contacts to get me tickets. Yeah. If you know anyone, let me know.
Stunning act, he really is. And then Trudy Pratt, she says, any chance of a DVD? She wants to see you on film.
You know, we've spoken about a DVD for a number of years now. Possibly, I'd like there to be a DVD.
I reckon there may be soon.
Yeah. We'll see.
And then we go to Debbie Megginson. She says, if you went on holiday anywhere, where would be your dream destination?
My sister has been lucky enough to go to this place, and I want to go there, and that is Turks and Caicos. It's meant to be amazing.
What's the best thing about touring, says Jess? Honeyborn.
I think it's the oh god, there's loads of things. I think the camaraderie between us and the crew is always a good laugh.
And you've got to have them on side, haven't you? If the sound man doesn't like you, it's not going to work.
No, we're lucky, and you know what? Everyone's really genuine, and everyone agrees that it's just one big family. So when everyone gets booked back on this gig year after year, they say it's like going on holiday. So.
Caroline says, what are you going to do Christmas morning?
Christmas morning, I'm going to eat a lot. And do you know what? Since we started this tour, obviously, with Timmy not being here, the guys that are left, our vocals are a lot more kind of at the forefront and prominent in the show. So I literally haven't touched a drop since we started the tour.
Tonight you will.
I'm going to have some beers. That's what I'm going to
do. It is true, though, isn't it? The more talented you are, the more disciplined you have to be, because if you go out and party and ruin the whole thing, I mean, tomorrow night's going to pay the price.
I mean, sometimes after a show you want to wind down and have a few glasses of wine, but you know, if you're out in a bar, you've got to speak loud, and if you're hitting high notes like me in my car, obviously singing some of Timmy's parts, then yeah, you have to be very disciplined. Yeah.
Mike Tile wants to know if he can sing on stage with you next time. Do you do personal requests? Lots of people wanting dates and things. Do you want numbers?
I think we'll have to audition for that, actually.
Audition for dates or for on stage?
yeah, we'll see.
Let's do one last one. Rebecca Snow says, what's your favourite Christmas movie?
I am going to say Elf. Is that the funny one?
That's the wrong answer.
Santa Claus a movie.
That's the wrong answer. The answer is, of course, Home Alone 2.
I did think about Home Alone.
My wife loves Home Alone films, yeah.
Boys, it's really lovely to talk to you. Congratulations on everything. We'll talk again with all the guys next year. We wish you a speedy recovery, Timmy, for 2017, and we want you back on stage. That's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah, we do as well. And I just want to say thank you for your support. And sorry we have to rush off, but all the crew are waiting for their Christmas dinner, and they are waiting for us.
I appreciate your time.
Crackers ready.
Merry Christmas to you both. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.